सबसे पहले बात करने से पहले संबोधन की जरूरत होती है, और संबोधन के रूप में स्वामी जी संबोधन, इसलिए बगैर संबोधन की मैं बात शुरू कर रहा हूँ। अपने अटकाव यहीं पर है संबोधन पर कि मेरा, अगर मुझे किसी को संबोधित करना हो तो उनको भी मैं स्वामी जी कहूँगा, और आपको अगर संबोधित करना है तो आपको भी स्वामी जी कहकर संबोधित करूँगा। यह बात बहुत गहराई में अखरती है, खटकती है, चुभती है, और ऐसा लगता है कि हमें इतनी छोटी सी समझ भी नहीं है और हम साधना करने निकले हैं। सभी लोग आपकी गाइडेंस में साधना कर रहे हैं, चाहे उन्होंने विधिवत संन्यास लेना, कुछ करना, उस तरह से गुरु माना हो ना माना हो, लेकिन आपकी गाइडेंस में अगर हम, आपकी देखरेख में अगर हम चल रहे हैं तो इसका सीधा सा मतलब जो मैं समझता हूँ वो आपको गुरु मान कर ही हम चले। इस विषय में बाकी मित्रों से भी बात की तो सभी इस बात पर एक मत मिले कि स्वामी जी संबोधन आपके लिए उपयुक्त बिल्कुल नहीं है। एक तरफ आपका हमारे ऊपर इतना विश्वास कि मेरे गिर्द बेशक थोड़े से लोग इकट्ठे हुए हैं लेकिन वो बुद्धिजीवी हैं, और दूसरी तरफ हमारी बुद्धि का ये हाल कि गुरु को संबोधन भी ठीक से ना दे सके जहां से शुरुआत होती है किसी भी बात की। इस विषय में ज्ञानदेव जी से बात की विस्तृत, तो अटकाव कई जगह पर उनके लिए मिले कि पिता तो पुत्र को नाम दे सकता है लेकिन पुत्र पिता को नाम कैसे दे। मेरा जवाब था, जाने अनजाने नाम तो हम कुछ ना कुछ उनको दे ही रहे हैं, तो क्यों ना होशपूर्वक सही नाम दे। सभी लोग, लगभग अधिकतर मित्र, 20 मित्रों से मैंने बात की है इस विषय में अलग अलग, सभी अंदर से एक मत इस बात पर सहमत है कि हमारा भी यही उलझाव है, हमारी भी ये उलझन है, लेकिन कह नहीं पाए, सबक नहीं दे पाए इस भाव को। अभी अंतिम बात ज्ञानदेव जी ने जो की कि लंच के बाद 12:40 पे वो एक मीटिंग रखेंगे यहाँ पर सभी मित्रों की, और अपनी बात उसके बीच में रखेंगे। उसके बाद सभी मित्र क्या कहते हैं, उनका सुझाव था कि आपको गुरुदेव संबोधन से संबोधित किया जाए। तो इसके पीछे जो तर्क था कि आपके जितने शिष्य हैं अधिकतर वो देव, ज्ञानदेव, ध्यानदेव, चमनदेव, देव अंत में आता है, तो सभी देवों के देव गुरुदेव। माँ शोभा बहुत भावुक हो उठी थी जब उनसे ये बात हो रही थी मेरी। उन्होंने कहा आपको प्रश्न लिखने बैठी तो 1 घंटे तक संबोधन के ना मिला, और अंत में वही जो पुरानी लकीर हम देखते आए हैं वही संबोधन, चाहे वो उपयुक्त है या अनुपयुक्त, उपयुक्त तो है ही नहीं, चाहे सर्वे में गलत बोल गए, वही दे बैठी। वो भी एक संबोधन दे रही थी, तो वो चैतन्य अगम। मेरी तरफ से जैसा मेरा भाव था, महाराज, क्योंकि ग्रेट मिस्ट्री, राज मीन्स मिस्ट्री, महाराज ग्रेट मिस्ट्री, और प्रभु शब्द मेरे भाव में आ रहे थे। इस प्रकार सभी के अलग अलग संबोधन, लेकिन एक बात पर सभी सहमत कि कम से कम स्वामी जी संबोधन हम बिल्कुल बेहोशी के तल से दे रहे हैं। हम भी उसी संबोधन के हकदार और आप भी उसी संबोधन के हकदार। ये बात किसी के गले से नीचे नहीं उतर पा रही है सही मायने में। इस विषय पर कुछ मार्गदर्शन करने की अनुकंपा करें।
भगवान दास जी क्या कहते हैं?
भगवान दास जी से भी इस विषय में बात हुई लगभग 4 बार। उन्होंने एक प्रकरण के ओशो को पहले आचार्य रजनीश के नाम से पुकारा जाता था और बाद में आचार्य श्री रजनीश और फिर रजनीश खत्म आचार्य श्री, नहीं सॉरी भगवान श्री रजनीश और फिर सिर्फ भगवान श्री। उसकी शुरुआत उन्होंने जैसा मुझे बताया कि तरु मातरु के मुंह से एक दिन अनायास ही भावातिरेक में निकल उठा किसी बात पर, ओ भगवान, और भगवान से संबोधित करने लगे। लेकिन स्वामी ज्ञानदेव जी इस विषय में कुछ और ढंग से कह रहे थे कि वो उन्होंने खुद ही सुझाया था। मेरा इस विषय में कोई ज्ञान नहीं है कि वो कैसे भगवान संबोधन वहां पे शुरू हुआ।
भगवान दास जी क्या कहते हैं?
भगवान दास जी ने इस बारे में मुझे कहा कि आप अपना संबोधन देना शुरू कर दें। मैंने कहा कि वो तो हम अकेले जैसे किसी बच्चे को कोई फपलू कोई टपलू कोई कुछ कहता है, इस तरह से अपने अपने संबोधन आलाप ही रहे हैं बच्चों की तरह। और एक गुरु के लिए इतना बचकानापन हमारा मुझे उपयुक्त नहीं लगा कि हम व्यक्तिगत नाम अपने अपने संबोधन जैसे दे रहे हैं वैसे देते रहे।
बालकृष्ण जी क्या कहते हैं? कृष्ण गोपाल जी
से इस विषय में अभी बात नहीं। भोला से बात हुई। भोला कहता है कि स्वामी जी को मैं कभी कह ही नहीं पाता, जब भी टेलीफोन करता हूँ या बात करता हूँ तो साहिब निकलता है मेरे मुंह से, या उर्दू का कोई ऐसा शब्द। मुझे उर्दू बड़ी प्यारी है, लेकिन फिर भी लगता है कि सही संबोधन अभी नहीं उतर पा रहा है आपके।
पहली तो बात, जब आप स्वामी जी कहते हो तो मैं बड़ी तृप्ति फील करता हूँ। मुझे जरा भी मिसिंग नहीं लगता कुछ भी। लेकिन स्वामी जी के अलावा कोई भी शब्द कहते हो तो वो अटपटा लगता है। और जैसा आपको चाहिए वैसा शब्द आप इस्तेमाल करते हो। कोई प्रभु कहता है, कोई साहब कहता है, जैसा जिसको लगे वो वैसा कहता है। लेकिन मैं थोड़ा अटपटा जरूर फील करता हूँ, हल्का सा। स्वामी जी आपने कहा मुझे कोई कमी नहीं लगती। अब अगर आपको ऐसा महसूस होता है कि नहीं, आपका दर्जा ऊंचा होना चाहिए, ये आपकी भावना है, आपकी ख्वाहिश है, मैं इस मामले में क्या मार्गदर्शन करूं? आपको जैसा रुचे। क्योंकि इस तरह की बातों में बहुत असहमतियां उठती। अब मान लीजिए इसमें 25 लोग एक और हो जाएं, एक नाम पे सहमत हो भी जाएं, बचे 15 और 15 के पास अलग अलग वर्षन हो, तो किसका मानोगे किसका नहीं मानोगे? तो व्यर्थ क्यों समय खराब करते हो? फिर भी तुम्हें करना हो तो करो। लेकिन मेरे लिए आपने स्वामी जी संबोधन किया, उतना काफी है। मुझे उसमें जरा भी कमी नहीं लगती। मैं सम्मानित भी फील करता हूँ, प्रेम भी महसूस करता हूँ। और ओशो ने ही मुझे नाम दिया है स्वामी चैतन्य। भारतीय बुलाने में लंबा पड़ता है तो लोग स्वामी जी करके बुलाते हैं, तो बहुत काफी। और इस दिशा में मैं गति कर गया, इतना काफी है। ओशो का संन्यास सफल हुआ। संन्यास का अर्थ है जो स्वयं का मालिक हो जाए। स्वयं का मालिक वही हो पाता है जो स्वयं को खो देता है। ओशो सफल हुए, अब और मुझे क्या चाहिए? मुझे तो सब मिल गया। अब आपको अधूरा लगता है तो आपकी समस्या है। आप देखो, मैं आपके इस मामले में बीच में नहीं पड़ता। जैसे मैंने पूछा कि भगवान दास जी क्या कहते हैं। अब भगवान दास जी यहाँ पर बुजुर्ग भी हैं, पुराने भी हैं, कहीं ना कहीं आप लोगों के लीडर भी हैं, आप उनको आगे करते ही हो। कृष्ण गोपाल जी भी हमेशा उनको आगे करते हैं। अब उनकी ही असहमति है ना। अपना अपना संबोधन दो, मतलब इस पचड़े में मत पड़ो, ये करना ठीक नहीं। दूसरे का सम्मान करने की भावना राजकुमार जी आप में जागी, यह अत्युत्तम है, श्रेष्ठ है, स्वागत योग्य है। यह आपके बारे में कुछ कहती है, लेकिन इस भावना को आप थोप तो नहीं सकते किसी पर। और आपकी जैसी भावना है वैसे ही दूसरे की हो, ऐसा होता भी नहीं। बहुत से लोग तो अपनी भावना बताएंगे भी नहीं, प्रकट भी नहीं करना चाहेंगे। कुछ असहमत भी होंगे तो गोल गोल होंगे, कुछ सहमत भी होंगे तो जिस तरफ धारा चल रही है उस तरफ चल पड़ेंगे। जहां तक नाम का सवाल है, मुझे कोई अपूर्णता नहीं लगती। मेरे को नहीं लगता कि मैं सिद्धार्थ जी की तरह, शैलेंद्र की तरह, प्रिया की तरह अपने आगे ओशो लगा लूं। अब ओशो के अतिरिक्त कुछ है नहीं। अब नाम के आगे ओशो लगा के लोगों को धोखा देना क्या? Is enough स्वामी चैतन्य भारती as it is. It's just beautiful for me. बाकी आप मीटिंग करने वाले हो, करो जो आपको करना हो। और कोई बात हिंदी में करनी तो कर लो, फिर मैं भी व्यस्त होता चला जाऊंगा। फिर आप मेरे कमरे में आके बात करते हो, यही कर लो, पर्सनल इन पर्सनल। हाँ,
सिद्धार्थ जी और शैलेंद्र जी का जहाँ तक सवाल है, और मैं समझता हूँ उन्होंने स्वयं को नाम दिया है। यहाँ पर समस्या हमारी है, आपकी नहीं है, कि हम आपको क्या संबोधन दें।
जी जी, ये बात तो ठीक है।
इसलिए उस घटना के साथ मैं नहीं समझ पाता कि इस घटना का कुछ मेल है।
मेल इसलिए है, मैं कहना ये चाह रहा हूँ कि अपने आगे ओशो का नाम जोड़ के वो ओशो को बहुत नीचे ले जा रहे हैं। टोटली अनकॉन्शियस है। अपने नाम के आगे ओशो जोड़ने का अर्थ है अपने आप को ऊंचा करना। अब अगर आप ऊंचे ही हो तो झाड़ पे खड़े होने से तो कोई अर्थ नहीं है। आप ऊंचे हो तो हो, नहीं हो तो नहीं हो, लेकिन ऐसी तरकीबें हम खोजते हैं। तो ऐसी चीजों को मैं सहारा नहीं दे सकता। अब मान लीजिए आप सभी मित्र ये तय भी कर लें, एक नाम पे सहमत भी हो जाए, तो क्या ये कोई लीगल नोटिस है कि सब स्वामी चैतन्य भारती को गुरुदेव के नाम से पुकारे? नॉट पॉसिबल। तो आपकी भावना है, इसलिए आपकी भावना का सम्मान करते हुए आप जो भी लिख देते हो। अब जैसे ओशोधन ने लिखा है, परम पूज्य चैतन्य प्रभु प्रणाम। अब नीचे उन्होंने लिखा है, इस चैतन्य महाप्रभु को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। दो तरह के संबोधन हो गए, बराबर है। इन पत्रों में तो वही है, beloved स्वामी जी। I feel, और कुछ
बता दी
You people will be surprised what is happening. हो जाए, हो जाए, हो जाए। When I speak loudly, you don't laugh. Now I know that trick. Swami Bhakti Bhav has the feeling that to call me Swamiji is not enough. We should have a better, something better to call you. Because we are all Swami and you are also Swami. So it remains not beautiful because you guide us something. So you should be called with some other name. So they are going to discuss, I think, with you also. You will be also involved. But I am saying, because Indian people have many words for that. So when they love somebody or respect somebody or there is a guru, they have many words for it. So what he felt, he is the one who felt very strongly that I should be not called as Swamiji only, something more is. So how he can suggest anything? I am saying when you call me Swamiji, I feel totally contented, totally okay. But when you call me with other names, and sometimes there are very big names, though I never hesitate that you should not use, because that is an ego thing, If I say, don't call me like this, that is an ego game. If I say you call me with this name, that too is not problem. It is your problem, how you feel, how you see. Like always, Swarup Bharati writes me, Pyare Sadguru. It's a very big word, very loaded, too loaded. But what to do? Now, Swami, he was Swami or not, Satish Vasudev used to write me Guruji. Now Guruji has become a very common word. Means it is just Gisa Sikhe ko kya kehte hain? Worn out. वो तो कपड़ा होता. सिक्के को क्या कहते हैं? घिसा वो सिक्का. Sikka means coin. A coin which is too much used. That is called worn. Okay, worn. So that is a worn word. Guruji. You can call Guruji any damn person. If he is teaching you tabla, then he is also Guruji. If somebody is teaching yoga and he is also Guruji. So it is totally one word. Then there is Prabhu. This is also big word. Mahaprabhu, even big word. Bhagwan, very big word. Though not yet so spoiled, Bhagwan still has some kind of freshness. But it is a very big word. Things should be natural. So Osho gave me name Swami Chaitanya Bharati. I'm just happy with it. I don't feel to change it. Though I changed my original name after taking sannyas, I made it legal. But then I have technical problem. So then I use both the names as legal. So Swami Chaitanya Bharati is also my legal name, and the parents' given name is also legal name. But when you call me Swamiji, I feel more friendly with you. From my side, if you feel that it's your problem, when you call me Swamiji, I feel enough. I don't need anything more. What is in the name basically? And if you give me some big name, I'm not going to be world famous, I don't want to be. I should remain in the heart of few friends. That is too much for me. Too much. Now you are here. If sometime you remember me, it's too much. What more I need? It simply means I loved you. That's all. I need nothing basically. But if you feel like I don't want to hurt you, I don't want to hurt you. Actually, when somebody comes with a gift, I feel really burdened. But I never show it. I accept it because you feel happy. And that is my basic. Not that I try you to be happy. But if you feel happy, so I accept. Otherwise, Osho has given me everything. I'm really contented. Especially after this camp. I feel more weightless. So, lunchtime. See? So much stuff. I think if I read it, I go crazy. Okay, let us see how it goes. Dear Swamiji, even though I have been around you for several years, I have always tried to be away from you because of some fear. This camp has given me the courage to be near you. Thank you, Swamiji, for your patience and this gift of 40-day meditation camp. Ashish Dev, our cameraman. Why people are afraid of me, I don't know. Even Chamandev was also afraid when he came. This I cannot understand really. Nobody tells me why he is afraid and why he keeps away. Few times I tried also, but I am not able to get the clue. Okay, let us see what happens. Thank you, Swamiji, for your patience and the gift of 40-day meditation. Okay, same to you. You have come. So, how are you? Dear Swamiji, I have always found it difficult to listen to Osho discourses and videos. Difficult to understand, difficult to hear, and I have always got tired. But here, during these 40 days, it has not been so. Something has changed. It has been easy under this roof to understand, and it has been easy to hear. Yesterday during the discourse, it was like Osho spoke directly to me. And here was so much beauty, there was so much beauty, love and compassion. It was not only the words, it was his voice, everything. And I cried. Tears of gratitude came to me. Swamiji, thank you for your sharing of this to me with gratitude from Raja. One more suggestion, Rajan. Don't try to understand also. Don't try to understand. What needs to be understood will happen. And that will be the real understanding, which you cannot lose. Even if you like to lose, you cannot. It will become you. Don't try to understand. I never understood a word. But listen. That is an art. Of course, that is an art. Listen as if you are listening to the bird's sound or waves of the ocean. And you will understand everything. And when Osho is talking, he is really talking to you. Once I asked him, only once, now I remember, it was in Mount Abu. We returned from our Kirtan Mali, as a Kirtan Mali group from Rajasthan, and there was a camp to attend, and I went to see him. I just asked him, please say a few words. Again, please say some words. He told me, I am speaking for you. Whatsoever I am speaking for you. Now I understand only what he meant. He is exactly speaking to you. This I can say from my own experience. Whether he is answering anybody's question, he is talking to you directly. Just remain passive. I am giving you the very essence of listening, or very essence of meditation. It's like a butter. Just remain passive, present, relax, unfocused. Listen the words. When you are listening, you will have the feeling that you are listening each and every stanza, every line, every word. But after, you will, as if you have not, this will be the checking point that after the discourse is over, what he was saying, you cannot remember. You cannot remember. Then you really have listened to him. And this is the first camp in which almost everybody is listening to Osho discourse. In my all other camps, basically, it remains the same. Hindi discourse or English discourse or discourse time, but then people are washing their clothes at that time. Nobody is coming. I am also surprised why they don't listen to Osho discourse. Now you can miss anything, but when I am coming, everybody is just present. I am also surprised. But it has something. It has something. And I am happy, at least even this much you have understood or gained, or it has happened to you. Your money is vasool. We call it paisa vasool. Means paisa vasool.
Value for money.
Value for money is vasool.
That is
Paisa vasool.
Recovered.
Money is recovered. Your money is recovered as a camp fee. You have recovered your money, and this will help you. And remain totally passive. If you want to lie down, but don't sleep. If you sleep, don't snore. Good Rajan. Beloved Swamiji, the other day when you said, I don't have disciples, but only friends, it broke my heart. I could feel your pain when you said that. I am so ashamed of the fact that even after such a long time with you, I have not managed to be a disciple. I cannot even ask for your forgiveness for this. All I can dare to ask you is to please not to give up on me, but to give me one more chance. If possible. Being with you in this camp has shown me a lot about disciplehood, and I am very, very grateful to you for showing me with your love and wisdom. I don't care about enlightenment. I just want to be a disciple with your blessings. At your lotus feet, Manish. हो जाए. Every time it will not work. If you understand my trick. But to give me one more chance, only one. To others I have given so many chances. I will be giving. Manish, you are on the right track. There is no need to become my disciple. Just become a disciple. I will help you. I helped you. I am helping you, and I will continue. Just become a disciple. There is no need to become my disciple. I don't have an ashram. I don't have a commune. I don't have that kind of image. Just now Sada came to see me, and I was sitting something on my face. I'm an ordinary person. And even if you become my disciple, and even if you say, I am your guru, you will find me always that I am your friend. I am going to treat you like that. From your side, if you want to learn, you should be a disciple. But why I should be a guru? There is no need at all from my side. No need at all. I will help you always, but as a friend. But when I become friend, I make mistake. If we probe it logically, that I give you a chance to take me for granted. But I can't help it. I cannot become a guru. I am what I am. Whether you call me Gurudev, whether you call me Swamiji, whether you call me Bhagwan, whatsoever, it is your baby. And I don't know who I am. Oh yeah? But I know. I am what I am. Cannot be described. I cannot describe to myself. How I can describe to you or anybody else? Just I will help you to be what you are. But I can understand your all feelings, and I see, for the first time I am seeing also, how things are happening, how they happen. They all the time surprise me also. I never expected a letter from, this type of letter from you, never. As I knew you before. But how things change, life goes on changing. In Gita they say, जीवन परिवर्तन का नियम है. परिवर्तन जीवन का नियम है. Okay? परिवर्तन जीवन का नियम. जो हुआ, बोलो, जो हुआ, जो हो रहा है, जो हो रहा है, और जो होगा, सच में ऐसा ही है. सच में ऐसा. सच में ऐसा. बहुत अच्छा हुआ है. और किस बात की माफी मांगता है बेटे? I have not managed to be a disciple. You cannot manage. The things happen. When you are ready, things happen. Maybe you are ready now and it is happening, and it has happened. And all I can dare to ask you is a please not to give up on me. How I can give up? But to give me one more chance, many more, my dear. Don't make me miser. But don't take me for granted also. Because then you lose something. Then you become unconscious. It is your loss, not my loss. And I can't help it. I can be only a friend. Kamlesh, you came many times to my house. Many times you came. Do you see anything as a guru in me? Please, tell the truth. Don't you see I am just a friend? A simple
It's a
friend.
friend, I know you listen.
If you come at tea time, I offer you tea.
Yeah.
But if you come other time, I can't offer you because I have to make tea then. I just want to be disciple with your blessing. And this is also very good. I don't care about enlightenment. One should not at all care. What is this enlightenment? Is a piece of paper, a certificate, or a beautiful woman, or a good scenery, or what? Enlightenment means when you just are like now. We spend all these 40 days in enlightenment, having so much shit in our head also. But leave the shit there, so what? Enlightenment cannot get dirty. Remember this. How much shit you have in your head, in your heart, in your toe, finger or whatever, in your body. Enlightenment remains enlightenment. You remain just you. Nothing can touch you. Nothing. You can't believe these 40 days are just, we are living the enlightenment. You cannot realize because of your stuff. But otherwise, you are in enlightenment. In enlightenment, time disappears. Do you experience time here? And that is the criteria. That is the criteria. But you want to become, you cannot become. When the you is more and more and more and more melted, then there is enlightenment. One day this you disappears. When this disappears totally, then you realize that you are enlightened. You are enlightened before also. Enlightenment not special thing, it is your very nature. It is your true nature. This is you. It is all the time there. Understand in this way. There is a ray of the sun. When it goes in the dirty water, whether it becomes dirty, when it goes in the pure water, is this become more pure? It remains as it is. You cannot make it dirty. If it goes in the shit cannot touch it. That is how your enlightenment is. Your nature is. That is how really you are. Nothing can corrupt you. Nothing can distract you. And in this regard, in this reference, I would like to say a few words to Chamandev also. Let me read first. Dear Swamiji, my mind still wants to create suffering for me. I told you, Chamandev, that very day, don't claim. Even don't say my mind, say mind. And it is not your mind. I know, you don't know. You are claiming as yours, but it is not yours. I am dead sure. We have the habit of claiming others' money as ours, others' wife as ours, others' girlfriend as ours. That is our habit. Mind is just a mind, it is not your mind. You think, you believe that it is your mind. There is no need to claim. To create suffering for me, it cannot. This is the only illusion which should be broken. It may take 108 lives. Oh yeah. But this is the only illusion. Illusion is that mind can create suffering. No, it does not. It does its job, that's all. We identify, then we suffer. The moment there is an identification, there is an experience of suffering, experience of pain, experience of pleasure. First thing to remember, stop claiming. Make a new habit, a new track in you. See mind as mind at the most. Remain detached. This is also a new learning. Because unless you detach yourself, you are following the old habit. Make a new habit. My mind still wants to create suffering. It will. That is its job. A certain thing for a long period, it becomes a habit. Now there is a new discovery that if we suffer pain for a long time, we create a new body. It's called pain body. Now this pain body is created because of the pain. That is why it nourishes the pain. It wants the pain. It wants the suffering. If there is no suffering, if there is no pain, you feel dizzy. Now this body which is totally alien, totally foreign, wants its food, and its food is suffering. Its food is pain. And Osho always said that you love pain. But nobody understands what he means. Osho always said, the hell in which you found yourself all the time is created by you, said Osho many times. What he means? He means that this pain body, now it is created. And you have a great pain body, Chaman there. And you are lucky you are here. Take few diamonds with you in your country. Keep it with you. And they are just necks. Listen to it. Try it again and again, again and again. It will cut your pain body. I am not, by wanting to hurt others, got this habit only. It can be dropped. It can be dropped. But you have to understand. The moment you understand, it will not get your friendship. You have become friend to it. Just take your friendship back. That's all. And I have trust in you that you are gonna do it one day or other. Why you are laughing? Vajay? Gonna do it? American? See, Sada, your satsang. I am not so afraid of this now since your help. That's good. Not so afraid, less afraid, even less, even less, even less, more less, and it will go. That's good. I am not so afraid of this now since your help, as I now can be a little more passive and not identify. You are on the track, you are on the track. Keep patience. Keep this big patience, which I call 108 life. If you have this big patience, you are going to succeed. Don't become impatient, because impatience is of the mind. Mind is totally impatient monkey. Jumping here, you cannot rest at all. But we are not worried about the mind. Mind cannot put at rest, but you can be put at rest. That is why again and again I am reminding you, remain passive, at rest, relax. Because you can be put at rest, not the mind. As I now can be a little more passive and not identify, very good, but my mind also tells me not to get out of bed in time to do yoga and meditation. But how long you will listen to your mind? That is up to you only. I am going to help you. I have helped you. I will continue to help you even when you are not here with me in physical presence. Still I will help you. Whenever you need my help, just remember, even Swamiji will do. There is no need Swami, Chaitanya, Bharti. Big train, you know. Just Swami. Engine is okay. Swami is like engine. Chaitanya Bharti is like Dibas. But my mind also tells me not to get out of bed in time to do yoga and meditation. Sometime you can. Even go with the mind. Sometime, not always. Don't listen to it all the time. If you listen to it, it is like a crazy child. Teddy, teddy, ice cream, or chocolate. And because it is a baby, you love the baby. Mind is your baby. Don't fall. Babies are very cunning people, you know. They know all the tricks how to persuade their parents and get what they want. They know. get out of bed in time to do yoga and meditation, but once in a while, it's okay. This is more serious because I seem to be powerless in this situation. And don't even think of in terms of power. Powerful, powerless is not good word, Because when you become powerful, it means you become egoist. Power belongs to ego. Peace belongs to self. Peace. Always remember peace. Silence. Being. Being is the highest power. Silence is the highest power. If you want to use the word power, I don't like basically this word, but if you want this word to really put in the right place, then I will say, be more silent, be more passive, be more alert, more aware. I seem to be powerless in this situation. Remain powerless. Does not matter. In the sense, you become you are relaxed, you are not identifying. If this is powerlessness, I will say it is okay. But if you want to fight with the mind, don't fight. I will not suggest fighting. Even if your mind says, okay, don't go to yoga, remain in the bed, I will say, okay, you remain in the bed. But when you come out of the bed, do your yoga. Getting my point, what I want to say? Okay, you have listened to mine. He is happy. Now you do your yoga. But next, again, mind will suggest something. How long you will listen? I seem to be powerless in this situation. Thus, my mind creates guilt, self-hatred, and suffering. Let him create what he wants. Let mind does his job. Understand my point, Chamandev. My point is very simple, that is, it looks very difficult. I don't want to do anything with the mind. I don't want to listen to its stuff. I say, okay, you do whatever you like to do. You will be surprised if you remain with me, by the way, by chance, by luck or bad luck, I don't know. When my mind says, okay, let us see movie, I go movie. When it says, okay, let's play cards, I play cards. I never fight with my mind. But then it never disturbs me also. Oh yeah. And people know me. When they come, I am watching TV or smoking cigarette. And if they are there, they will say, I will say, okay, where are the cards? Mind can be given its stuff. Why not? If a child wants a chocolate, give the chocolate or ice cream or whatsoever. So he is busy and you can do your things. And this is a knack. I'm not joking, my dear. It's a knack. I never fight with the mind. Don't do anything with the mind. Because I seem to, at least you are listening to this. Don't say that it should happen to you just now. It is a great, great luck that you are listening to this. How many people have listened to this? For the first time, you are introduced something really incredible, enormous, really have some content. I seem to be powerless in this situation. Thus my mind creates guilt, self-hatred and suffering. I say, if it creates guilt or self-hatred, so what? Let it be there. Now this is really difficult to understand. And that is what I talk to you all the time or not? You please tell me. When you are guilty, mind says, don't be guilty. Guilty is not okay. You can't accept that you are guilty. Just be guilty. If there is hatred, remain in that fire. But you don't want to remain in that fire. Whatsoever is you want to come out, you want to escape. There is the problem. Not the hatred, not the guilt. It has no problem at all. You don't want it, that is the problem. You want to escape. And you cannot escape. You cannot escape. You escape and it will be strengthened more and more. It will go on giving birth to more dogs, more child. There will be a full Pelton chasing you. Guilt is there, okay. So guilt is there, that's all. So guilt is there, that's all. Why you come and identify with it? And ask Swami, I'm feeling guilty. Leave it there. Remain passive. Just remain passive. There is no need to claim, there is no need to identify. If you remain passive, it means you are not identifying. It means you are not taking the delivery. It means you are not claiming as mine. There is a guilt and you say my guilt. But even guilt can be yours. Hatred can be yours. You claim all sort of things. Why you claim? You claim God or peace or silence. Why to claim all these fellows? Guilt, self-hatred and suffering as well as bad physical, mental and spiritual health. Can you help me to solve this problem? I don't see it as a problem. The moment you will understand, you will appreciate. And you are gonna to understand it because you are on the track already. It may take little time. Does not matter. Maybe next 40 days comes. Not this year. Next year. Love and much gratitude, Chamandev. Chamandev, sir, I am with you, my dear. I will be with you. It's a promise. Mahasagar Namaskar. One small drop of water is ready, as say, craving to dissolve in the big ocean. Kindly accept me, accept me, accept me. Masuma. Masuma, you are becoming aware now. You are accepted long ago. Okay. You are accepted, you are accepted, you are accepted. Okay. Last night something happened. You are not the same now. That which was remaining is now alone. Story is over. Now there is nothing to say. I always connected myself to you as a person who has arrived. Now the connection is with an energy which is the whole, Asima. P.S. This is not from me. I cannot write this. This writing just happened. I don't know. Why I don't know. How? I can say this much. Oh yeah. Beloved Swamiji, it will take little time to read it. I sense a change. Since the Sufi session last night, I thought it was the nakshatra, but as you sat in in silence, after the music stopped, I knew it had. I never went to school. Still, I can. Okay, let me try. I know it had to be you. In that instant, I looked at you differently. I felt peaceful, like never before. Upheavals happened, but I felt still and silent within. An inexplicable strength came from some place that is beyond me. I only felt compassion, not anger. It survived parts of my personality. It sensei. Why don't you read? You read loudly. Give that. From the beginning.
Beloved Swamiji, I sense a change since the Sufi session last night. I thought it was the nakshatra, but as you sat in silence after the music stopped, I knew it had to be you. In that instant, I looked at you differently. I felt peaceful like never before. Upheavals happened, but I felt still and silent within. An inexplicable strength came from some place that is beyond me. I only felt compassion, not anger. It seemed like parts of my personality had disappeared. There was a feeling of expansion, and I felt connected with you. That deep sense of bonding that I have been missing. I don't intellectually understand what really happened. I don't even hope to. But I had to write this down. Much gratitude.
Good. Very good, Anupam. Don't try to understand, because these things are not for understanding. And understanding reduces them. It cannot be reduced. It is so vast. It is mystery. The experience you had is really great. It means your paisa vasool. Sure, really, paisa vasool. When you come to Pune, buy me ice cream. Very good. I don't intellectually understand what really happened. I don't even hope to, but I had to write this. That's good. That's good. Nice. Two big letters, sir, without chai. Okay. The master-disciple relationship is the love story between the goat and the butcher. The butcher goes around the town looking for a young and suitable goat to lure into his garden. Tempted by the vision of eternal peace and freedom, the goat gives up its life, its friends and family, and happily follows the butcher into the garden. The new goat is given a grand welcome. He is treated as a special guest. He is given a special diet of the finest food and sleeps in a cozy corner, created specially for him. As the days go by, the goat grows up, becoming very comfortable and very, very fat. Then one fine day, the butcher takes out his knife and starts sharpening it. The goat is surprised at first, then alarmed, and then shocked. How can this be? He thinks. The butcher is my friend. But the butcher continues to sharpen his knife and starts practicing the death blow. The goat knows that his days are numbered and his mind is flooded with the thought of chaos and disaster. But after one sleepless night, as the sun appears above the horizon, a new ray of understanding dawns. The goat looks at the butcher again, as if for the first time, and realizes that the butcher is not doing anything. He is merely playing his role, fulfilling his destiny as a butcher. In fact, the butcher is not there at all. At that moment, all anger for the butcher vanishes, and all thought of escaping the garden are released. Resentment gets converted into love, and the goat realizes that, like the butcher, it too must fulfill its destiny. Some part of him knows that this is the way it is meant to be, and fighting with fate appears to be pointless. The goat's mind becomes still and silent, and his heart is flooded with a strange kind of joy and anticipation. The goat walks forward and quietly places his head on the chopping block, waiting for the final blow. And as the butcher arrives with his sharpened, shiny knife, the goat says, "What a paradox this is! How can a goat ever fall in love with a butcher? How could I ever fall in love with you?" Raising his knife for the final blow, the butcher compassionately whispers, "Because this is what you wanted all along. This is what you wanted all along." My most beloved Papaji, but it is again then cut. My most beloved Gurudev, many thanks for your countless gift over the past 8 years, and especially for the ones you have showered during this mysterious and divine retreat. With love and gratitude, yours, Dhyan. Dhyan, are you Indian or a Westerner? I don't know. You have Indian body, but totally Western mind. This is how you perceive. Through here, not through here. If you perceive from here, you will see me as a doctor, as a surgeon, not as a butcher. We have better words in Sanskrit and Hindi. Vaidya and Chikitsa. Translated in the heart department also. When you go into the heart department, then you will not see me as a butcher, but you will see me as a Chikitsa, as a surgeon. A master can be seen in both the ways, though it comes to the same basically. But still it says so many things. It says where your energy is stuck. And you are a person of a very high potential. In a way, it is right that you are my goat. Ho jaye? Not only Gyandev, you also. And now I know why people are afraid of me. Because I see myself as your doctor, as your chikitsak, not as your butcher. But you see me as your butcher. Now I understand. Now I understand why you people are running away from me. Eh? A master is a butcher, basically, no doubt about it. A master is a master because he is not there at all. If he is there, then he is not a master. And you have seen this. As you say, the goat looks at the butcher again as if for the first time and realizes that the butcher is not doing anything. A master is one who never does anything. The moment you are a master, because you are a slave, that is why you are a doer. All the time fighting with the mind, doing something or other, suggested by the mind. You are controlled by the mind. You are a slave to your mind. And when Osho gives sannyas, he gives you Swami. Swami means what? Master. Swami means master. That is why I said in the morning that when you call me Swamiji, it fulfills me. It is enough for me. It is not a small word. Though in India and everywhere Swamiji is not a so big word. But to me it is more than enough. When you say Swamiji, you say everything. Because you are not your master. Why you are not master? Because you are a doer. And what is master who is not a doer at all? Amazing? Not amazing? Oh yeah. So simple, like sipping a tea. It's simple. Just become non-doer. I think today or tomorrow, in English discourse, Osho was saying something like this. It is about doer, non-doer. This much is the clue. Remain non-doer. When you are passive, you are non-doer. That's all. I am teaching you non-doership in a different way. I am telling you just remain passive. Means remain non-doer. Simple. An act cannot happen without you becoming the doer. The moment the act happens, it means you are the doer. You identify. I am teaching you not to identify. Remain the non-doer. Maybe in the beginning, because of the old habit, it is difficult, but you go on. Give it your love, your patience. And realize that the butcher is not doing anything. And you, the only person, I believe, though I don't believe in belief, but I'm using the word believe. Oh yeah? I believe can see through and through that there is no doer. Now there is no need for me when I am at home to remain in that what you called Virat roop. There is no need. Here it is a need. So Virat roop is there. When you go to bathroom, you don't go with a net tied in the neck. Do you go? When you go to meet somebody, you put a tie. Well dressed. Is that it? I can be simple, ordinary, when I am myself. Here also I am simple. But here you see something more, which you don't see there when I am at home. But I keep it with me. It is always there. It never goes. I hang it somewhere on the hanger. But it is there. How it can go? But it is not needed. So I don't wear it. If I wear all the time, I will go crazy. I want to live my life also. I want to do foolish things because I enjoy. I see them as godly as anything. To me, they are as godly as anything. So I just live it. And realizes that the butcher is not doing anything. He is merely playing his role, fulfilling his destiny as a butcher. In fact, the butcher is not there at all. That is the right thing. The butcher is not at all there. But still the butchering happens. Still it happens. That is the mystery. Butchering without a butcher. At that moment, all anger for the butcher vanishes, and all thoughts of escaping the garden are released. Resentment gets converted into love, and the goat realizes that, like the butcher, it too must fulfill its destiny. Yes, you are totally right. Totally right, because all the time you are reading Western books. That is why your language is totally Western, your thinking is Western, your seeing is Western. If you read Indian books, then you have a different terminology. Then you will go down and you will become Bhakti Bhav. Then you will be a Bhakti Bhav. That is a different way of seeing at things. Now, if you probe the very word, आप क्या नाम देना चाहते थे मेरे को?
महाराज।
महाराज। महाराज पता है गुजराती में कौन होते हैं? जो किचन में सब्जी भाजी पकाते हैं। है ना? वो धंधा करवाना। He wants to give me a name Maharaj. Now Maharaj in Gujarat are cooks only. Works in the kitchen. Now he wants to give me, he has already given Gurudev. So this also says something. It's very, very calculated mathematical word. Neither this nor that, in between. It also says something. Very gentlemanly. Just feel it. Many things are revealed. The point is perfect. The understanding is perfect. The realization is just perfect. Resentment gets converted into love, and the goat realizes that, like the butcher, it too must fulfill its destiny. Some part of him knows that this is the way it is meant to be, and fighting with fate appears to be pointless. The goat's mind becomes still and silent. The moment you accept, the moment you leave the fight aside, this is going to be the result, that you become silent and still. And the clarity dawns like anything. In that stillness and in that silence, for the first time, you see things as they are. That is what I say all the time. If you are not silent, not still, if you are in the head, you are projecting. You are not seeing things as they are, but you are seeing your own projection. You can see things as they are when you are just silent and still. And actually, we call this heart. This is the real spiritual heart. This is not this emotional heart, which is all the time very crazy and mad, and this is not the fucking head also, which is calculative, mathematic, protective, manipulative. This is the real heart. It is a balance of both. It has some quality of heart and some quality of head. This is the real union. Male and female, head and heart. And when they are just united, become one, then you see things as they are. And fighting with fate appears to be pointless. The goat's mind becomes still and silent, and his heart is flooded with a strange kind of joy and anticipation. Totally perfect. When you are still and silent, you will see from nowhere the joy, abundant joy, is just there. Surprisingly. A different kind of happiness, a different kind of peace, a different kind of joy. Nourishes you like anything. In that stillness, in that silence, you disappear. And God appears. The goat walks forward and quietly places his head on the chopping block, waiting for the final blow. A butcher prepares you to come to this point where you accept, not that the butcher has to do anything. Butcher does not do anything. He just remains silent, not doing anything, just waiting. Even waiting is not the right word there. His presence, His very presence. His presence is needed, that is for sure. As a catalytic agent. If there is no catalytic agent, this cannot happen. He does not do any butchery, but he just pretends as a butcher. And it is also a pure happening, because we have not yet developed the right language. That is why in all the language there is a dualship. We cannot understand things if that doer is not there. But there is no doer at all. What to do? The goat walks forward and quietly places his head on the chopping block, waiting for the final blow. And here in the story, there is no last scene. What butcher has done and what happened to goat. You see? And as the butcher arrives with his sharpened, shiny knife, the goat says, "What a paradox this is. How can a goat ever fall in love with a butcher?" One day, a goat has to fall in love herself. This is spirituality. Ego has to commit suicide by itself. Master does not do anything. I am telling you this since many days in a different analogy. But analogy is an analogy. A sense remains the same. I am telling you, when you are on the peak, you need a good kick by the master. I don't mean really that he comes and gives kick, but some sort of this kind of thing, some sort of this kind of thing happens. It happens with each individual in a different way. Nobody knows. Nor God knows, nor the butcher knows. But it happens. And as the butcher arrives with his sharpened, shiny knife, the goat says, "What a paradox this is. How can a goat ever fall in love with a butcher? How could I ever fall in love with you?" Raising his knife for the final blow, the butcher compassionately whispers, "Because this is what you wanted all along. This is what you wanted all along." And the sword disappears. And the butcher disappears. And the goat also disappears. This should be added in the story. Butcher is no more a butcher, goat is no more a goat. There is no butcher, there is no goat. There is nothing. Mojai. There is only Mojai.